Today we're making rhubarb muffins. It's a recipe I found online and it's very tasty. Your ingredients will be 2.5 cups of flour, 3 teaspoons of baking powder, 3/4 teaspoon of salt, 1 cup of sugar, a half a teaspoon of cinnamon, 2 to 3 cups of fresh chopped rhubarb, 1 cup low-fat milk, a half a cup vegetable oil, 2 eggs, and then for your streusel topping you'll need a half a cup of flour, a 1/3 cup of sugar, a half a teaspoon of baking powder, and a half a teaspoon of sugar, or cinnamon, sorry, and 4 tablespoons of cold butter. So you're going to preheat your oven to 350 degrees Fahrenheit and get your 12 muffin tin. Then you're going to add the flour, baking powder, salt, sugar, and cinnamon to a large bowl and whisk together to combine. And then you're going to add the rhubarb and toss well to coat. So let's get started. So I have the 2.5 cups of flour in here. Now I'm going to add the baking powder, salt, sugar, and cinnamon. 3 teaspoons of baking powder. Three-quarter teaspoon of salt. 1 cup of sugar, and a half a teaspoon of cinnamon. And we're going to mix those together. And we're gonna put the 3 cups, 2 to 3 cups, I put 3 cups of rhubarb and toss well to coat. Mine was previously frozen. Calls for fresh, so hopefully it's still just as good with the frozen. I've never done it with the frozen before, so we shall find out. So you're gonna toss them well to coat. Just get your rhubarb in there and toss it around and coat it up as good as you can with that mixture. Now we're going to measure the milk and vegetable oil into a large measuring cup, adding the eggs and whisking until all the wet ingredients are combined. So we have the 1 cup of the milk and a half a cup of vegetable oil. We'll whisk those together. We're going to add the eggs to them, so 2 eggs. These were fresh from this morning, so they're room temperature. Whisk together until all the ingredients, the wet ingredients, are combined. Okay, so the wet is combined, so what we're going to do is we're going to add it to the dry ingredients and mix it until the streaks of flour, no streaks of flour remain. Okay, now we're going to combine the strudel, so half a cup of flour with a 1/3 cup of sugar, half a teaspoon of baking powder, half a teaspoon of cinnamon, and 4 tablespoons of cold butter. Okay, so now we get that all crumbled together. You make sure that you mix your streusel until it's crumbly. And now we're gonna add the mixture to the muffin tins, the prepared muffin tins. Just keep putting it in. I like using a measuring cup to do it. I find it goes faster. You just put them in until you get every cup filled. Okay, now that you got the muffin tins full, you will put the strudel over top. And we'll put it in the oven for 20 minutes and then we will take it out. See you then. Now that they're done, you have your yummy muffins.